Go after it finished, Halzone Town 1, Kettering Town 2, last minute winner for them. Paul Smith's kindly come out swiftly to talk to us. Paul, your thoughts on the game, if you can speak after the last minute debate?
Yeah, I'm bitterly disappointed. There's been a number of games this season where we haven't took our chances and we've got turned over or we've got draws and we should have won. And today we've had enough chances to win 2 games. We had 3 or 4 real good ones in the first half, Kane, KD, Mini. And then we've had 2 or 3 real good chances in the second half, which we've got to do better with. And if you don't take those chances, you run the risk of getting beat. And then we've given 2 awful goals away again. And there's only so much you can do as a manager to coach these boys and make sure that they're doing things properly. But we're switching off in both boxes at the moment, and it's killing us. And that's the level we find ourselves in at this level, that if you do switch off or you don't take your chances in the one end, and you give silly mistakes away on the other end, we're getting punished. And anyone that's watched the game, we were the better side today, but unfortunately, because of the 2 mistakes in areas in both boxes, we've lost the game.
Yeah, look, for all the world, you made the 3 substitutions and the whole pace and the whole style and everything about the game. And Adegoke made man of the match. He came on and made a big impact as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he was very, very good when he came on. We as much as we weren't free-flowing in the first half, we were still much the better side. But you could feel the frustration in everybody. You could feel the frustration in me, the bench, the fans. We just weren't quite firing, were we? Even though we had a number of good chances. And that's what forced me at my hand a little bit into the second half to sort of try and liven things up, to try and get something going with a triple substitution. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But he did really, really well. I think Jack done really, really well when he came on, and obviously Gregory got his goal as well. So they've given themselves great chances to look to start next week, haven't they? So that's what we need the substitutes to do, and that's what they've done. Like I said, I'm just bitterly disappointed at the moment because we're not doing the basics properly, we're not defending properly from set pieces, and we're not hitting the targets when we need to, and that's disappointing.
Yeah, the passes were going, as you say, a bit of a disjointed first half. The passes weren't quite finding the thing, and when they did, it was really effective. But as you say, it's a sort of must be a hair tear time on the touchline for you.
Yeah, massively, because we all know that this group here can be very, very good on their day. Yeah. We're just a little bit inconsistent at the moment, and we're causing ourselves our own problems at times. As I said, with unfortunately we're susceptible for set pieces at the moment, which we've got to try and keep addressing and keep working on. And I also don't think we're working goalkeepers often enough when we're in good positions. So there's lots for us to work on. Again, like I've said before, it's 2 defeats now. Last week there was reasons behind last week's. I'm disappointed about today though, and I want the boys to be disappointed because no disrespect to Kettering, but it's a 3 points. It's a home game at home. We need to go and get 3 points today, and we haven't got it. And for that, we need to make sure we're back in nice and early on Tuesday and get preparing right again for next week.
Yeah, everybody's beating everybody else in this league. This was just another example. Really need to beat Longbeat next week.
Yeah, listen, they're all games that you've got to win. We go into every single game looking to win. And like I said, it's just unfortunate at the moment that we've got an inconsistent side where one week they're brilliant, the next week they're not, and that's the key to what we've got to try and find. Myself and the staff is try and get some consistency in us and try and work out why we sort of look a little bit susceptible to set pieces at the moment.
Yeah, I think we'd settle for a draw the way the game is going, almost had the chance to win it ourselves towards the end, and then you just get caught by that sucker punch. But from the fans' point of view, loads of chances to stop the sucker punch before it's even got there.
Yeah, like I said, the chances we've had, we've created rakes and rakes of chances, and then we've sort of silly throwing over there. There's only going to be one side. Once you've got the equaliser, there's just one side looking to try and win the game, you know. So we're creating loads and loads, and then you get that sucker punch at the end where we've got a silly throw we threw to them. They've attacked, and again we've looked dodgy from the corner or the free kick for whatever it was. So, like I said, there's lots to work on. It's important, like I've always done. I don't want to go overboard with a win or a defeat, and I won't do on this time. But it's crucial we get back in. There's been a few home truths said in there to some of the boys, and we've got to be better.
Paul, thanks for your time. Always difficult when you get caught like that in the last minute.
Good man, thank you. Cheers.